So, okay, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years,
And I say this in your career. How many babies will we have?
5 years, we're gonna have four. We're gonna have four babies for sure.
Okay.
I told Monica, I'm like, you're pregnant for the next 5 years. We're knocking this out because I'm already 30, and we need them all to be in the same vicinity, so they leave at the same time too.
That's very logical, actually.
It really
like that,
is.
yeah.
God, if I had a do-over, yeah.
But 5 years from now, dude, I mean, killing it real estate wise, you know. I mean, I would like to be running my own team and stuff like that, but it really depends. I mean, I'm really in love with my team right now. Like it's hard, man. It's really weird when you get on a good team, because you're like, my 5-year goal is to be a top producing agent, have my own team, and and then all of a sudden you work with people that you just really like, and you're like, man, we just gel. You know what I mean? And it just works, dude. Like,
and it's hard to find that kind of chemistry and dynamic.
And you don't have to have the textbook goal of where you have to step out of the place that you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
So many people make that mistake.
Yeah, and part of me is just like, man, I don't know. I think that's a really good thing. So definitely, if anything, being a major leadership role on the Andrew Lewis team for sure.
There you go.
You know, like that would be my main thing, is making enough money to be totally happy. You know what I mean? Having a house that I'm completely proud of, and like I think having an awesome house is cool. I overlook cars, but having an awesome house is great. One built for entertaining, do some worship nights and some band stuff there, maybe a little bit of property. I've seen a couple. Yep, something like, exactly, small group, one that you can use for ministry, like a ministry house. So I see something like that in my future for sure in the next 5 years. Kids and stuff, yeah, absolutely. But one of the biggest things, trying to find a way to get my dad to work for me, because I miss it. I don't want him working at car dealerships all the time and stuff like that. Like
they put in long hours.
Yeah.
12-hour days,
Yeah, and like I would love for me and my dad to be a little bit closer. You know, I had a lot of close moments with my mom growing up, and like my dad and me and my dad weren't really as close, and now we are as I get into the professional realm. Yeah. And he's talked about it a couple times about getting back into real estate and stuff, you know, but he makes killer money, you know, and so honestly, there's a part of me that's like, in 5 years I want to build something big enough to influence him to come over, you know.
Nice.
And I'm like,
That's cool.
that's cool, and kind of get my family plugged back in.